Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody, Charles here, and welcome to the Charles Matthews Morning Show. We got some great shows coming up and some specials. This is going to be something different for you. I want to introduce you a lot of some great chefs, some great restaurants that are coming up. We are doing Restaurant Week, sponsored to you by ByBlacks. That's right. ByBlacks is bringing you Restaurant Week again, showing you different restaurants all across the GTA, all over, where you can get the best food, best things to eat, best place to sit down. And we got our first guest coming up. Please welcome to our show, Keith. How you doing, sir?
I am doing good.
Great to have you on the show. Great to have you on the show. Now, as I said in the beginning, ByBlacks is doing something phenomenal by showcasing different restaurants where we can get great food. Some restaurants are just around the corner from us that we might not even know is even around there. So
That's right.
This is something great to know. But please tell us a little bit about you first. Born and raised, where you're from. Let's get into the nitty gritty.
Born and raised in Jamaica, a little town called Maneeg. The actual street, Scott Hill, which is the name of the restaurant. Scott Hill.
Okay.
That's where the inspiration came from. And it's a little town in St. Anne, if you're more familiar with that. It's St. Anne, Jamaica. And, a little closer to Ocho Rios. You probably all know about Ocho Rios.
Yes. So growing up, did you always want to open a restaurant? The little boy in you was growing up into the food, into the culinary arts. How did it come about?
Well, growing up as a kid, I was always the one that, always liked cooking, back in the days when, 6, 7 years old, we used to go bird shooting in the summertime. And I was the one that would, all my brothers, my older brothers and friends would, they were pretty good at shooting the birds. So I wasn't so good at hitting them. But I was the one that would cook them. And from then, I've been cooking for a long time.
So where did the love of cooking just come from?
Well, to be honest with you, the cooking wasn't really the thing that I so much wanted to do. I just happened to, since I moved to Canada, and after a while I was working with a company for, quite some time. And, I always wanted to open a restaurant, but not to this scale. I wanted to just open like a fried chicken restaurant, like kind of thing. But, working for a long time for someone, and then something happened where we got let go through the union. So I said, well, I got to find something to do. I said, this is the time I need to probably exercise my passion, and bring it out. So I decided to open a restaurant. And the cooking is something that I always wanted to. I always liked it. I always cook for family and friends, gathering and everything, and they always enjoyed it. So, I bring a different style of cooking, Jamaican style of cooking to the neighborhood.
So you wanted to give KFC a run for their money. That's what you're saying.
Actually, it would have been KFC, but it would be Keith's Fried Chicken. So because the KFC was taken, I said, no, I can't call it that, right?
Okay.
But even now, we do really good fried chicken at the restaurant. Really good fried chicken.
Right.
Yeah.
So then when was a restaurant launched? When was the first date of the launch of the restaurant?
It was December 3rd, 2016.
Okay, and then you've been just cooking ever since and trying it. Tell everybody where you're located.
We're at 1943 Avenue Road, which is in Toronto, between Wilson and Lawrence. So just south of the 401.
All right. So when we come down, what's the first thing? What is the thing that everybody goes crazy for on the menu? What is your signature dish?
It's hard to pick one because everything they actually go crazy for once they try it. But our oxtail is the top, or jerk chicken. The fish, we carry really good fish. Fish is always those who like fish, they just go crazy for it.
All right.
And the fish is like a snapper, or it could be kingfish as well. Those are the two fish we carry. But just about everything is. I encourage everyone to just come, try something today, come again the next day and try something else. Or if you want to just have a few things, we will put it all together and you can try it. But it's authentic food. It is the way we make our food is unlike probably other restaurants.
Yeah.
Most majority of our meal is made to order, so there's a
Okay.
little bit of wait time when you come to a restaurant. It's a little bit of wait time, because everything is made to prepare, like prepared to order kind of thing, right?
It's what you want, how you want it.
Exactly.
Okay, okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get into a little fun game right now to get to know you a little bit more. Welcome to. It's time for rapid fire. We want to know the chef. We want to know the owner of the restaurant. So you're gonna get 2 minutes on the clock, and we're just gonna throw some questions at you, and you got 2 minutes to answer all these questions. Now, you can
Okay.
you can elaborate, but remember, you got 2 minutes on the clock to get through all the answers. All
Gotcha.
right. So give us A, B, C, or D. And those are the questions I'm going to ask you to get to know you a little bit more.
Sorry, repeat. I missed that part.
Give me A, B, C, or D. And those are the questions I'm going to ask you. What questions would you like? A, B, C, or D?
Give me C.
C. All right, here we go. We're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. After the 2 minutes start, we'll ask you your first question. Here we go. Here we go. What is success to you, my friend?
Success is just whatever you put into whatever you're doing, and if it's a passion and you put all you can into it, that is you're successful to that. Even not even thinking of fail, but even if you were to fail, I wouldn't even consider it a failure. As long as you put all what you have into it, then you're good to go. That
There
is
you go. Sunset or sunrise?
sunset.
There you go. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is fish.
What's your favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert is sweet potato pudding.
What was the best compliment you got from one of your dishes?
Oh, gee. Compliments. It's they just say it's the best that they've ever had, the best Jamaican food they've ever had.
What is the one unique thing in your restaurant?
The unique thing in the restaurant, I would say, the home that I grew up in. There's a picture of the actual home from Scott Hill.
All right, so make sure we all go there. All right, last but not least, I'm always like drinks. So the last question is, what is your signature drink? What do I order when I go in there to eat with my meal?
So there's a signature drink which is called Scott Hill, and it's a drink made with orange juice, coconut vodka, pineapple, and cranberry.
There you go. You made it with.
That's a cocktail drink. If other than that, a red stripe, you can't go wrong.
There you go. And you made it with 2 seconds on the clock, my friend.
All right.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to look straight into your website and get to know the restaurant a little bit more. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Why is a restaurant week your favorite time of the year?
Yes, we're back live with Keith, and we're talking about Restaurant Week, and it's coming up soon. You don't want to miss out. And the Restaurant Week is brought to you by ByBlacks. That's right. They're doing something. I think they're the only ones that really put all the effort into it to showcase all the restaurants from all over. So we have to give them a big round of applause as well. So if you need more information, you can go to their website, byblacks.com. But we're going to go to your website right now to get to know you a little bit more and what we can search for, how to make reservations, how to set it up. Let's go. All right. So here's your website. Talk to us more about where we should go. You do also, if you look on there, it says you do catering. Talk to us about the catering.
Yes, we do catering for basically any events up to whatever amount of people. We make our menu is sort of there, but the pricing is not there because most of the most of the catering require conversation to kind of know what each person wants, or how to go about doing it. So it's best we will talk with the customer to give them some advice, and based on the numbers and what they want in the catering. We do full service catering as well. So if you're having an event like a wedding or whatever the event may be, we have servers that we will that is available to come and serve and set up and do the whole thing. So it'll just be something that we'll have to have a conversation with. Other than that, we'll do just regular catering. If you just want to do a small catering, whether 20 people, 10 people, 200 people, whatever the amount of people are, we can accommodate it. And we'll just again discuss the menu as you based on the numbers and based on what you would like.
All right, I had to stop here in the pictures because the fried chicken does look phenomenal, my friend.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It looks great. It looks great. And then I see you have a seafood little menu right here as well. Talk to us about the seafood.
Yeah, we have a shrimp, which is a curry shrimp, and we do a jerk shrimp. And then we do the fish, which is a snapper, and the snappers are prepared with an escabeche, brown stew, and steam. The kingfish we have as well, and we have ackee and saltfish as well. We have callaloo and fish, so all those things are part of the seafood. So we have a lot of vegan options. We have vegetarian options. And so we cover all of that. We have a wonderful soup that we serve, which is a vegetarian soup. So when you come into dining, you are blessed with a really nice vegetarian soup, and it's also gluten-free.
All right, and I'm here. If you can, you can look at his reviews. I had the vegetarian potato roti. Easy vegetarian dish, beautiful. It was almost too good to eat. So there you go.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more before we let you go. Tell everybody why they should support the week of Restaurant Week. Going out to different restaurants and supporting each restaurant.
I think number one, let me just say that thanks to the ByBlacks, because you're doing a wonderful job, and it's amazing. We do want someone to represent our community, which kind of miss in the past. So ByBlacks promoting and helping us to bring good food to the neighborhood, letting everyone know that we're around and that we're available to support. So I really appreciate that, and it's. If you're able to take the time out, come out and support. I, for one, we want to support many of the Black, especially the Black businesses in the neighborhood or in the GTA. So if you have something and want us to help promote it, we'll advertise it for you, and follow up with that. So we really appreciate the ByBlacks doing this, and thanks to you too, Charles, for even doing the podcast. This is amazing. It's a good exposure, so we really appreciate that.
No, not a problem. I think it's a phenomenal event, and just to let everybody know what's happening, what's going on. You make sure that November 14th to the 20th. All right, this is the Restaurant Week.
Yeah.
All right, it's happening between November 14th to the 20th. Different restaurants all around. You can go onto the ByBlacks.com. You can see all the different restaurants, and each person will have their signature dish. All right, so you can go in and say, "Hi, I'm here for Restaurant Week. What do you have?" And talk to the. Here's the thing: before everybody goes in, just don't go into the restaurant and sit down. Let them know you're there for Restaurant Week. Say, "Hi, I see you on the list. I'm happy to be here. Tell me more about your restaurant." Engage with the restaurant so we can have some conversation. So Keith, I know you want to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that's good. And if you do come in during this week, beyond the special that we put, if you just mention that you're from ByBlacks or you're coming in because of the ByBlacks, then we will give you an extra 15% on anything else other than the special that that you're gonna buy.
There you go. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. And if you're looking for his location, there it is, 1943 Avenue Road, Toronto. All right. Make sure you set a reservation. But I do see on your website set reservations. Okay. Make a reservation. How busy do you get? Like, when is your busy time?
The busy time is usually Friday and Saturday evenings are busy. Sometimes we have, actually many times we have like events there. So if you're wanted to do like a birthday or anniversary or something, we can accommodate up to 45 people. So if you want to book an event, we actually do that a lot. For any events that you want, we can accommodate it. So it does get busy. Since COVID, it's kind of a little slower, but it's picking up now. So, you don't have to make a reservation at times, but it's all, it's recommended for you to make a reservation. Depending if it's like 4 or more people, then, a reservation is definitely welcome.
Definitely. And remember, go in, say hi, ask for Keith directly. He's there. He'll come out and talk to you. Get to know the restaurant's absolutely perfect. We're going to be right back. We're going to take one more break, and then we're going to say goodbye. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
Why is a restaurant week your favorite time of the year?
Yes. Restaurant week. Don't miss. Like, what I started to do, Keith? I started to start my fasting now. That way, between the 14th and the 20th, I have enough space to go out and check all the restaurants out. So make sure you have enough space between the 14th and 20th to go out there and check it out. My friend, it's been an honor and a pleasure. Please go check his restaurant. That's the location. You will not be disappointed. Before we let you go, my friend, anybody you want to say hi to, shout out to, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Well, I was saying, shout out to Roger, done us, giving us this opportunity again. So it's amazing, and shout out to you, shout out to everyone who is, being a part of the ByBlacks Association and with the restaurant week. It's an amazing thing to do, and we will continue to do this. All right. So thanks again, and hopefully I'll see if some of you, if not all of you, at the restaurant. Just come by, mention the ByBlacks, and we're all good to go. You'll be taken care of well.
All right. Like I always say, you didn't have to watch, but I'm so glad you did. Thank you for joining us. And hey, represent, go out, and have a great time. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Has come to an end, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.